Welcome to Panels and Borders. I'm Dominic. So last night I watched The King with Timothee Chalamet. And this movie's been out for a little while now. It's a Netflix original. And I was really curious to watch it. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. But at the same time, I was kind of hesitant. Because the first thing I wanted to see Timothee Chalamet in was Dune. That was the first. I didn't want to see him in anything else until I saw Dune. Because I just wanted to go in and right away he would just be Paul Atreides. I wouldn't have any kind of preconceptions going in. So last night, I was looking on Netflix and I watched a trailer for this and I was kind of torn. Should I watch it or should I? So I decided, you know what the hell, I'm going to watch it. You know, to see what his acting's like, what he's all about, stuff like that. And to kind of give me a sense of what he's going to be in Dune. So now this is the first thing of anything he's done that I've watched is The King. I haven't seen anything else that he's been in. So this is my first Timothee Chalamet movie. And I gotta say it was really good. It was a really good movie and he was really good in it. He did a good job playing the role of King Henry. And so just to kind of give a quick synopsis, basically he plays King Henry, but he doesn't want to be king. He has a very bad relationship with the king, his father, and he has a younger brother who is in line for the throne because, but the father would rather give it to Timothee Chalamet because he finds his other son too soft. But Timothee Chalamet's character is such an alcoholic and wants nothing to do with it. But he's forced through circumstances to become the king. And so then it kind of goes on from there. But it's a really good movie. They did a good job. If you like movies like Braveheart or Gladiator, those kind of like period pieces, I think you would really enjoy this type of movie too. Which I do. I do like those kind of movies. And this one fit the bill perfectly. And just did a good job of making you feel like you're really there in England. Just made life look hard, cold, miserable. And the battlefields were like just rough and bloody and dirty. And it was actually really good. So now I'm going to discuss spoilers. I'm going to go into more detail about the film. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to start talking about spoilers and plot details of the movie. So in the movie, Timothee Chalamet's younger brother goes into battle and he dies in battle. And he's jealous of King Henry, or it's his brother Henry, because he's always been showing him up, basically, and stealing the spotlight from his whole life. So then his father is dying. They don't actually say what he has in the movie, but it looks like he has leprosy. That's what he's dying from, because he's full of scabs and stuff. So his father dies, and his father tells him, okay, you have to be king now because your brother's gone. You're all that's left. So he reluctantly becomes the king. And but he wants to be completely opposite from what his father was as king, because his father was like very ruthless king, caused a lot of civil strife and war, and was basically very bad for England. So he wants to be the complete opposite of that, and he wants to just have peace and stop all the civil wars and stop all the wars with these other countries and stuff like that. But there's elements in his among his trusted people that surround him that were working for his father, basically. They kind of have their own agenda, and he is, he has the best intentions, but he's naive, and he's easily manipulated by these other people. And they manipulate him into going to war with France. And so they do, and they have a big battle with France. They end up, the king of France ends up surrendering. But now one thing I was really surprised by in this movie, and is Robert Pattinson is in this movie. The sparkly vampire guy. Now I haven't seen him in anything outside of Twilight. And I had no idea he was in this movie. And he showed up, and he's the prince of France. And he plays like a real, like, sadistic jerk, arrogant character. And he did a fantastic job. He's not in the movie a lot, but the scenes he's in are really good. I was blown away. I was really taken by surprise. I was, wow, this guy's got some serious acting chops. So actually really taken by surprise from him. It was interesting. And but he ends up getting killed in the battle with the English, and then the father, he surrenders, but he offers his daughter, one of his daughters, princess, to marry Timothee Chalamet. And so kind of how they manipulated him is an assassin from France was sent to him to assassinate him. And then they said, well, you have to respond. This is an act of war. But the assassin says, I don't want to assassinate you, but can you give me asylum if I have information? And then he tells him, well, I was sent here to assassinate you and stuff like that. So he ends up going, because of that action, they end up going to war. They conquer France. Now he ends up marrying the daughter. And he kind of starts to hear the other side. Well, my father never sent this assassin and stuff like that. So the way she speaks it, he almost like recognizes the truth in her words. And then he realizes his main aide, that was like his trusted aide the whole movie, that was his aide and aide to his father, he was manipulating him the whole time because he was getting all this land and all these riches added to the ones he already had once they took over France. So he gets all mad and kills him at the end and stuff like that. And it's a fantastic movie. And what I liked about it, it's, I kind of like those movies that got a lot of political intrigue, and there's a lot of cutthroats going on and backstabbing and stuff like that. And you kind of had an idea there was something shifty about that guy the whole movie. Wasn't quite sure. Now, the one thing in the movie, they kind of got this really sadistic archbishop. He's like a head priest or something like that of the Church of England, and he's always there at the King's Aid, but he is like this like warmongering, bloodthirsty snake. And I was really hoping he would get it in this movie, just the way he was. And I was almost certain he was going to be involved in this sneaky plot, but he never got what was coming to him. He never gets it, which I was kind of unfortunate. I was like thinking, like, this guy, if there is some kind of weird plot, this sneaky archbishop or this priest guy is going to be in on it. And I was really hoping, I really wanted to see him bite the dust, like either get stabbed or head chopped off or something like that, but it never happened. But yeah, like the look of the movie, it just they do a really good job with the armor, and the battles are just fantastic, and just fantastic acting. So as far as acting goes, like, this movie totally sold me 100% on Timothee Chalamet, and so I am really looking forward to seeing him in Dune even more than I was before now, to see what he's going to be like in that movie, because he really did a good job. And if you haven't seen this movie and you're planning on seeing Dune, and you haven't seen anything Timothee Chalamet has done before, definitely check this out. It's really, really a good movie. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification when new videos are uploaded.